Good day, good day, good day. Welcome to another session of Silent Voices, Souls Investigations, y'all. Welcome to another session. And before I get off into this session today, I just want to say that I understand there's a shift in energy that's coming across the nations globally. And I just want y'all to know that, only thing we can do is control the controllables. And what I mean by that, control yourself, understand your morals, your values, your views, and it's okay. It is okay to have a disagreement. But the ultimate thing is love. Still show love. It's important. It's the highest form of vibration. And another major thing before we get off into this session, work on loving yourself more. From the inside out, not outside in. And what I mean by that is understanding we are divine creatures and understanding our soul and getting in contact with our soul, our purpose, our inner insight. In my opinion, it will lead us down a better road. And I just want to say that before I get off into this session. And my dials and rods led me here. And I hope everyone that come across this video take a little something from that. And I'm not saying it just to be saying it. It was on me. And I just had to share it, y'all. I just had to share it. So today, my dials and rods led me here to speak with Miss Ruth D. Lynch. Miss Ruth D. Lynch. I'm sorry, Miss Ruth, I don't mean no disrespect at all. Miss Ruth, she was born April 29th, 1928, and she transitioned April 12th, 2016. And 17 days before her birthday. And we also have Charles D. Lynch. He was born May 20th, 1933. And he transitioned March 26, 2003. And over here, we have Desi. We have Desi L. Lynch, was born January 3rd, 1904, and transitioned February 28, 1978. Y'all, I'm gonna start with Miss Ruth. That's where the dials and rods led me for Miss Ruth. And I integrate Mr. Charles and Desi. I integrate those two along the session. I'm gonna try not to have this session run too long, y'all. I'm gonna try not to have it run too long. So, to the Lynch family, my name is Josh. I come in love, peace, and harmony. I have no ill will, nor do I have any ill intent. My purpose today is just to offer you a space to share your story, to share how you feel, and just to pay you a visit and get your thoughts on how y'all feel about me being within y'all resting community. And I hope this process is easy for you all. And yeah, we're gonna get off into it. But Miss Ruth, we're gonna start with you first, okay? But yeah, we're gonna start with Miss Ruth, and we're gonna get off into this thing and see how it goes and see what stories we can get from them, y'all. That's part of it. That's part of it. Stay tuned, y'all. I am back. And I am sitting behind the Lynch family, and since the angle is a little weird, and we're gonna see if we can get in contact with them today. So I'm gonna turn on my REM pod, and I'm gonna see if they can manipulate the energy from that first, and then we go off into the spirit box session. So for the Lynch family, I do have a REM pod, and it allows you to manipulate the system, the device, by moving your energy close to it. I'm gonna turn that on, and like I'm gonna place it next to me, okay? That's me touching it. That's all it'll make that sound. And I just changed the battery out on it because I was thinking like the battery was going dead in it. So like I changed that battery out to see if we can get that either the same tune, or allow them to like have that opportunity to like mess with the device. Okay, like I stuttered on that. So if you get closer to it, it'll just go off and make that sound, okay? That's all it'll do. It won't harm you or anything of that sort. But if you would like to, you can try to move your energy close to the REM pod, and it'll just go off. It'll just make a sound. Oh, I'm all the way up on it. No, there we go. You got it. There we go. That was me, y'all. You got to get close to the antenna. But yeah, that was me, y'all. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna just go ahead and see if they are around and see if we can have a conversation with them today. And if it go off, we'll like we'll address that when it go off, okay? Now I got to get my Bluetooth up.
Connected.
We are connected. So, Miss Ruth, I was led here by the Dawson Ross to have a conversation with you. I'm gonna start with you, okay? Miss Ruth, are you here with me today? Yep. So Miss Ruth, I'm gonna just let you know now, I won't be able to hear everything you say. I have a device where I'm recording it, and this device that I have in my hand, it allows me to hear you. I won't hear everything you say, and I may ask a question more than once. So like bear with me, don't get frustrated with me. That's just how it is. I won't hear you clearly, but I'm gonna go back and listen to it, and like that goes for Mr. Charles and Desi as well, okay? So Miss Ruth, are you at peace on the other side? It's fine. Okay. It says some kid.
What do you make?
So, Miss Ruth, have you been watching me from time to time since I've been coming here? Have you been watching me? I heard yes, sir.
I know. You're good. I think. And it started load again. Open.
The open. So, Miss Ruth, Have any of your family members came to pay you a visit since you've been laid to rest? Like, have any of your family members came to visit you all?
Two. Lady about
No.
Hurt me.
You heard me. What is it, chicken? So, Miss Ruth, I would like to know, like, how was life for you on this side? How was life for you on this side coming up? And like, I know you had like the Great Depression happened at like 5 years when you was 5 years old. That was in 1933. Then 6 years later, World War II broke out, and you was 11 years old. Like, from that point, how was life for you during those times? How was life for you? Was it good, bad, okay?
Good.
It was good. Fun for us.
Things.
And my
Okay.
that is
So, y'all, as always, like I haven't looked up any information when pertaining to the Lynch family. I haven't looked up anything. I don't know who had who married to who. I don't know. So, Miss Ruth, who is Mr. Charles to you? Who is because you was born 5 years before he was. Is I think Desi is a female. Is Miss Desi your mother? Someone said bless his heart. Okay.
from our
Is so Miss Ruth, is Mr. Charles your brother? Is Mr. Charles your brother?
Not. Well, something. Motion. That's just
Stay with me.
now see sound you
So, Miss Ruth, how would you say life is for you on the other side? Have you had a great experience? Okay. Eternal. Okay.
From my
So, what is something you like about like the other side? What is something you like about the other side?
We move it something.
Okay. So, Miss Ruth, were you able to meet Jesus on the other side?
Images. You are. That
just all about.
Okay. I'm gonna ask that question one more time, okay? Were you able to meet Jesus on the other side when you transitioned? The Lord.
Image. I think so. Yeah. Told. Aaron.
Okay.
You are.
So, Miss Ruth, were your passing due to natural causes? Was your passing due to natural causes?
Image. Well.
Okay.
It's about at least this.
Okay. So with Miss Ruth, 9, 10, 11 is a 2. Like her birth number was a 2. Her birth number was a 2, and like Mondays were her best days out of the week. Mondays probably would have been her best days out of the week, and like the number, like I said before, the number 2 is ruled by the moon, and with that, it comes with the creativity. Can be a little emotional from time to time, and like very, and at times can be intuitive in nature. Miss Ruth, were you very in tune with your feelings when you was on this side? I heard a soft yes.
When absolutely grandmother. So steps for
Who's desperate? Okay. What's going on, Ethan? All right. So, Miss Ruth, this is my last. Like, I'm gonna see if I can have a conversation with Mr. Charles and Desi as well. I'm gonna ask them a couple of questions, and like, so Mr. Charles was a 2 as well, May 20th, and well, Miss Desi, I think that's a female. I didn't look it up. Sorry, and I do apologize. on the 3rd, which is a fire number. Yeah, buddy. Capricorn season. Miss Desi told her how it was when it was and like how it's gonna be. Straightforward. So, Miss Ruth, your energy pulled me over here. At any time that you see me out here, and like you are more than welcome to like come through and like speak with me. How do you feel about me being out here like trying to have these conversations in this fashion? How do you feel about it?
Well, so what I'm fine. What are you thinking of?
Fine. Yes, I'm black. Does that matter? What's up, Walter?
You were there. It's fine.
So, Miss Ruth, what is something you what was your favorite color or favorite food or anything from this side? What was those items?
Like it's my wrap. People on
About gifts. Looks like it. Okay. Miss Ruth, if you had an opportunity to come back on this side, would you do it?
She wants
some for the champ. You know, just on this life of eternal. We're going to get very. You are.
So, y'all, the reason why I'm smiling is because, like, I can sense, like, it's more than the Lynch family, like, around me right now. It's more than that. Is there more than the Lynch family, like, standing around me right now? Is the Carter family over here? What about the Kahari family? Are they here too? That's standing around me right now. But yeah, I don't know if you all done met in spirit with those that's on the other side, y'all neighbors, or like, I don't know if y'all intermingle like that, but that would be something awesome. Y'all, that would be awesome if they did, and like they're just like having this resting community conversation. That'd be dope. That would be dope, y'all. I know I said I wasn't gonna try to have this video long, and it probably run like 30-35 minutes. So like I'm gonna get ready to talk to Mr. Charles for a little bit and Miss Desi. So is Mr. Charles Lynch here? Mr. Charles, will you please point in the direction of your energy, please? You doing okay today? Is it okay for me to talk to you? Have you been wanting to have a conversation? Have all y'all been wanting to have a conversation? All right, cool. So, Mr. Charles Lynch, how are you today? Are you doing okay?
maybe
Those per door. Yeah.
Yeah. Good. Doing fine.
Through this.
Okay. Somebody said trick or treat. So, Mr. Charles, who is Miss Ruth to you? Is that your sister?
Never.
I heard yes. Okay. Mr. Charles, you was born. So, Mr. Charles, you was born on the 2nd as well. And just like Miss Ruth, were you two like very in sync with each other in a way when it come down to y'all feelings and like how y'all seeing things? Okay, that's cool. That is cool. So, Mr. Charles, I love that. How is life for you on the other side? Is it good? Okay. So, Mr. Charles, I just want to say thank you for Mr. Charles, Miss Ruth. I just want to say thank y'all for this opportunity to like come and like have this conversation with y'all, and like the responses that y'all are giving. Like, I really do appreciate it. I appreciate y'all energy. So, Mr. Charles, have any of what was your favorite thing to do from this side? What is something you liked to do from this side?
No. So.
As far as like your hobby or anything of that sort. Were you into fishing or hunting?
So we
Okay.
everything.
So, Mr. Charles, what was your first vehicle that you ever purchased? What was your first vehicle that you ever purchased? Okay. So, Mr. Charles, are you in a good place on the other side? Are you in a good place on the other side? You can practice on that grandpa right there. Okay.
And California.
All right. So, Mr. Charles, if you had an opportunity to come back on this side and live life again, would you choose to do so, or would you want to stay where you are?
She
Okay.
there. That's just number round.
So, Mr. Charles, is Miss Desi your mother? Or is that your father? Give me a second. I'm gonna look it up, okay? I don't want to be wrong. So y'all, like, honestly, when I come out here, I don't look up this stuff. I just come out here just to have conversations, and I'm a see if I can find something that so we can be correct when it come down to how they're related to each other. I don't know how much more time I have on my GoPro, and I'ma see. See, the only thing about all of this is see, like when you look it up on Find the Grave, you really don't have any other thing to like go off of. And like there's no extra information put out when it come down to them. But I'm gonna ask anyway. I'm gonna ask. So, Mr. Charles, I know this conversation was brief, and I just want to say thank you for your energy and your love and light, and like having this conversation with me. And if at any time you see me out here and your energy is here, you can come and say hello. I may not hear you clearly the first time, but you are more than welcome to like make your presence known. Okay. Thank you for your time. Desi, are you here? Are you here with me, Desi? How you doing today? I heard fine. Okay. So, how's life on the other side for you today? Like, are you doing well on the other side? There go Walter.
Is it?
So, Nancy, you live to be 74 years old. And like with that, like I know like there's a lot of history, like especially like from that time. Um, what would you say, or how would you say your life was coming up in the early 1900s? How was life for you? Was it okay? Okay.
I want to play some.
So, what would you say, like, what was one of the most challenging things for you during that time? What is one of the most challenging things you had to overcome during that time?
I want
Okay. So, what would you say the easiest thing was for you during your time on this side? What was the most easiest thing? Okay. So, would you say life on the other side for you is going well? How is life on the other side for you?
thing and
Lots of family? Okay. So, I do have a question, Ms. Desi. So, with your personality, did you like? I don't mean it in a bad way. Were you more upfront on what you wanted and what you? Uh, were you more upfront when trying to get your point across about certain things?
I know.
So, Desi, I'm gonna assume Miss Desi. What is something you miss from the physical side? What is something you miss from the physical side? Okay. So y'all, if you made it this far in this video, I will go back and I will post it at the end of the video of like how Desi, Charles, and Ruth are like related. I'll make a post about that, and like if I don't want to be wrong about somebody like somebody's gender or like how they are related. So I will post that at the end of the video. and and I have that information for you all. So Desi, Charles, Miss Ruth, I just want to say thank y'all once again for y'all energy and for the time that y'all allowed me to like be in y'all area. And if you all have if y'all energy is here at any point, y'all are more than welcome to like make yourself known. And I will try my best to like respond. If I don't respond, please don't be upset with me. That's just because like I missed it. Okay, that's all it is. I just missed it. And like I do have one question for you all. Do you all have houses on the other side?
Get it?
Again.
Remember?
Thank you, Lord. So how big is your house?
Me. I went up somewhere. So we have
Okay. So is there anything else you all would like to share before I leave? Is there anything else you all would like to share?
There's no one we
Hey,
well, about
somebody said my name. Thank y'all once again.
And it's a great.
It was great. Awesome, awesome. Much love, much love, much love. Y'all, somebody said my name like three or four times. I don't know who that is. I don't know who's trying to get my attention. I don't know, but like I'll address it at a later date because like my name be called a lot. But for whoever was calling my name, it's not that I'm ignoring you, but like I really do appreciate you trying to get my attention. But like my